The place, the favourite number 1, Duchess Lane, the 4-year-old Duke of Marmalade, has come through and showed a bit of guts and resolution that last furlong. Now, when you saw the field, you must have thought between the 1 and the 2 could be a match race.
It looked that way, and obviously Wendy Whitehead's also had quite a decent barrier trial. She looked a nice sort, so I thought she'd most probably improve a little bit and be a danger from a good draw, although I think she's bred to go a bit further. I must be honest, on form I thought she was a certainty, and she was very well at home. I just believe she's most probably slightly better on the poly track. That's the only thing that I was a little bit concerned that it was on the grass. It was the right race, right field, but you know, when we want the grass, we're on the poly, and vice versa. So, but look, well done to the breeder, Paul, and well done to Mary. She's been a consistent little filly. And I think if you look at the second and third also rating, most probably was a little too high last time. So hopefully they'll moderate it and she'll come back into the maidens around the 70 and she'll win another one, I'm sure, somewhere.
A horse like, I think it's Hill Street Blues, looks to be in a competitive heat but is improving.
Oh yeah, this is a really nice horse. May even want a bit further than 7 furlongs, but he's in a good space. It's a competitive field, as you say. I think it's hard on form to beat Kevin Wright's horse. That form stood up really well. We've drawn a little deep, and he's not a horse you want to bustle, so he's going to be giving them a bit of start. And so that's what he's got to overcome. He's still a little bit immature in his head, but he's very well, and I think he's a decent horse, and he'll be running on well.
Good start, well done.
Thank you, Sheldon.
Let's get Donovan Dillon into the picture. Now,
well done to Donovan. He hasn't ridden one for me for a long time. He rode a good race. Well,
there we go, Donovan Dillon. He's put the record straight into the number 1 box. That was the punch past the winning post.
Yes, Sheldon. I sat on her a couple of days now, and she's been really ticking over nicely into this race. All credit to Mr. Riverland. She's come out her last run very well, and I said to him yesterday, I think she'll be very hard to beat today.
She dug down the last furlong when the challengers started to come?
You know, they were all around us right through the race, Sheldon. Challengers kept on coming up to her, and she kept fending them off, and quite nicely, right to say. But I'm happy that the line came when it did, because she did start feeling it a bit, and I think she just gets her 1200.
Now, you got horses like Angelico, Quant Master, Cause and Effect coming up later in the afternoon. Which could possibly be your next best?
Look, Sheldon, they're all flying. They're all working well. Racing is open today. Everyone's got decent chances in the race. There's 1 or 2 to beat in the next 2 maiden fields. And then Cause and Effect, there's 5 form horses in a 9-horse field. It's a tough race.
Take your pick.
Exactly, you know, and I had the choice of 3 of them, and I chose to stick with Cause and Effect, but we're not always right. We are right sometimes, so we're hoping that we chose the right one.
Well, you're in the winner's box, the first one, so well done.
Thanks, Sheldon. Just a big thanks to Mrs. Liley, to Mr. Riverland and his team for putting me on this filly, and then also to my sponsors Boost. I really appreciate it, and I'd like to dedicate this one to my dad. He passed away nearly 20 years now. And his birthday was 2 days ago, so I know he's looking down proud.
Well done.
Thank you.
Let's get Mrs. Mary Liley into the picture, and this daughter of Duke of Marmalade, her name is Duchess Lane. Now, coming to the course today, Tony was quite confident of a win.
No, I don't think he was as confident as you were. But he did think she'd run into a place, and he said she was very well. But they backed quite a few horses here, and so, you know, we took it each way, and very nice to win. Thanks to Donovan. I think it's the first time he's put his leg across the horse. And thanks to the stable. And hope everybody had a nice win.
Well, enjoy the victory.
Thank you.
Well done.
Thank you.
Nice to have Mary Liley on course. Number 1, Duchess Lane, going off as the favourite at R2.60.